to another episode of Ask the Doulas. I am your host, Alyssa Veniclaus, co-owner and postpartum doula, and I'm talking with Cindy from Cindy Suds again today. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, how are you?
Today we're going to talk about minimizing all the products. So I'm very much a minimalist, and it drives me crazy that when I open the drawers in my bathroom, I have like 10 different hair products and probably 3 different face lotions and 3 or 4 different eye cream. Like I just have so much stuff.
Yeah. And they each promise something a little bit different until you feel like you need it.
Like, oh, I need to try that. Or, oh, this one, this face cream has zinc oxide. And then I try it and my face turns purple. So then I don't like it anymore. Right. So now I have to buy a new one, but I don't want to throw that one away because it probably costs $20 or something.
Yeah.
So, I have drawers and drawers and drawers. And I've been very intentionally trying to minimize all this extra stuff that I have.
It's funny because I've been doing the same thing at my house too. We've had kind of a crazy year, like I've shared with you, and it makes me so happy to just go through a drawer and just dump it all and very carefully hand select the 5 things that I use out of that drawer of 50. So I'm totally with you on that.
I have a mom who will take anything. So like if she loves it when I give her stuff that I don't use anymore.
Perfect.
So that's what I kind of do as my backup plan. But I love that I've found since partnering with you at Gold Coast, like I absolutely love your products.
Thanks.
So my daughter, who as you know had, because of food allergies, really bad eczema, the healing salve and the body butter for her is amazing. And whether it's just dry skin, whether it's the eczema, whether it's a sunburn, anything.
Right.
And I then started, when I felt that body butter, I was like, oh my God. So now I order like 8 at a time online when I get online. And I love, and even for Mother's Day, I loved the almond so much that I got my mother and my mother-in-law, like the almond body butter, just trying to tell, like you can have this one little thing to use as your one lotion.
Right.
Yep. And then like the unscented one, I can put a very small amount on my hands and actually use it on my face.
Exactly. Yeah.
So just going through and trying to get right. I still need an eye cream. I still need a sunscreen for my face. So there's things that I'm going to need, but I don't need 3 different options of each.
Yeah.
And we use your soap now in the shower, which for some reason, I thought I wouldn't like having a bar of soap.
Were you a body wash person before that?
Yeah, I mean, I used like this Dr. Bronner's that can be used for anything, right? Like it's super simple. But for some reason, I like having a bar of soap. I never thought I would. And I use exfoliation gloves. Oh, so I just put the soap right in between there, and it gets all sudsy.
So that works great for increasing the suds. I've done stuff like that too. Here's something silly that I do for my face. So I just use our bar of soap for everything, and it doesn't matter what I'm using it for. You can use it on your face, use it on your body. You can shave with it. It produces a great lather for shaving. So both women with their legs and guys with their faces.
I haven't tried it for shaving yet. Then I could get rid of my shaving cream.
You get rid of your shaving cream. Yeah, it's amazing for that. Plus it also being natural soap, it's going to moisturize your legs much better than regular bar soap would. So use it for shaving, guys too. So
and you won't get a razor burn?
Heck no. Never.
So how sudsy does it have to get? Like I'm just picturing this razor going in my leg.
Tomorrow you do it.
Okay.
And then you tell me. And you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, so you don't have to, and that's like kind of like a misnomer too. You don't necessarily have to have suds to shave well. When you're using a natural soap, there's so many good emollients in it.
And you don't have the sodium lauryl sulfate, which is the fake suds, right?
No, exactly. So it's not going to suds up like a crazy sudsing product. I mean, if you use like your exfoliation gloves or if you use a brush, like guys use brushes to create a lather, you can certainly do that and make it look more sudsy.
What do you mean a brush to create a lather?
How guys use when they do shaving?
The shaving?
Yep.
Oh.
So same thing with our soap. You can use our soap with a brush to do
like the
wet shaving that guys do. Yep.
Okay.
And all you do is you get that brush hot and just swirl a couple times on top of your soap, and it creates a lather. It's just the mechanical action.
And your armpits and whatever.
You can, but that's the whole thing. If you want to, if that makes you happy to get the suds, awesome, totally do it. But you don't need to. You can just rub it between your hands.
Okay.
And just whatever small amount of lather you get, just the fact that it's natural soap, it's going to be great for shaving. So just try it tomorrow. You tell me how you like it, and you'll be like, oh, ding, one more product I can get rid of, throw it into the trash. So, and also too, for guys, like my husband is practically bald, so he has a little bit of hair on the sides, and he keeps it super short. He just uses the soap.
There's no need for shampoo and conditioner, right?
No. So you just use the soap on your head, and guys with short hair too. I mean, you have short hair, but I would probably still not use. I was going to ask you, like, I have short hair.
I
wouldn't, just because when I've tried, I have very long hair, but you could try it. It may feel tacky, but for guys that literally have like stubble hair, it's perfect and easy, and it's also one less thing that you're buying because you're just really trying to get the oil off your scalp. So it works great for guys who are bald to near bald. They don't need any kind of a special shampoo with chemicals in it to make you feel like you're getting sudsiness on your head. So the soap is so multi-purpose. That's the tip that I was going to give you. So for when I wash my face, I just get lather in my hands, and I sprinkle a little sugar in my hands inside the lather, and then I use that on my face, and then
for exfoliating.
So it's an exfoliation, and sugar also helps to seal in moisture. So yeah.
Is that why sugar? You see sugar scrubs,
right? Yeah, and we have a sugar scrub too, but. Yeah. For my face, I just wash with our bar soap. I sprinkle some sugar, and I just especially...
So do you keep a little jar of sugar in your shower?
Not in my shower. Next to my sink, I do.
Okay.
I really do. So it sounds silly, but that's what I do when I wash my face at night. So, yeah, I don't do it in the morning, so I don't do it twice a day. I just do it at night.
Interesting.
But, yeah. Huh. So you have the soap that you can use for multiple things. Shaving, washing, if you have short hair or balding hair, you can use it for that. Our 1 jar of healing salve, you can use that for so many things, like you mentioned. Cuts, scrapes, burns, sunburn, poison ivy. Use it like you would a Neosporin if you're trying to get away from petroleum-based products and chemicals. Try the healing salve first. So what did I miss? Diaper rash, regular rashes. A lot of kids even ask for it, like, I want boo-boo cream, because they know it works. They know that it feels good. Sting. And it doesn't sting. And kids know, if something stings, that kind of is a little red flag. Why is this stinging? Something shouldn't sting if you're using it on your skin. So there's another easy product to kind of hit a bunch of others right into the trash. You don't need to have a certain cream for rashes, and a certain cream for poison ivy, and a certain cream for scratches and bug bites.
Which is what I had for her when we found out, the dermatologist just says, well, it's eczema, put cortisone cream on it. So I had, 3 different types of cortisone cream, and I had all these different, like probably 3 different types of body lotions, which were all horrible for her.
Yeah.
Now literally I have the body butter and the healing salve.
Exactly.
And I have a tiny little bit of cortisone cream left for when it
for
gets
the flares.
Really
Exactly.
bad.
And if you are a true eczema sufferer, that cortisone can be your saving grace when you have a flare-up of it. So I'm not one of those that are like, it's all or none, you have to just use natural. There is a place and a time for everything, and I would certainly hang on to your cortisone, because if you need it, man, a couple days of that brings you right back to square one, and you can then continue using the healing salve and keeping that skin healthy.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, you don't want to get rid of that, because there is definitely a place to use it, but you don't need all of those jars and ointments and blah, blah, blah. So it's all about really trying to think through what's healthy for me, what's good for me. And on that level too, and I know you're very into this, if you have too much stuff around that makes you feel unhealthy because you just feel stressed and anxious and there's stuff. So that not only is helping on a physical health level by choosing healthy products, but also mentally, you're clearing some of that clutter from your mental awareness, and that too just allows you to breathe easier.
I'm all about clearing the clutter.
I know, right?
Now I need to go back to my bathroom drawers and rethink all the clutter that I thought I got rid of, but it's still pretty bad.
I know, yeah. It's kind of a constant process.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone needs to go to their start with one drawer.
Right.
Pick one of the, if you have 3 drawers in the bathroom, just pick one, like on a Sunday afternoon or something. just start to, here's stuff I don't need, here's maybe stuff that's not necessarily good for me, and what am I going to replace it with?
The other thing that I'll say real quick is that if something is a year old or older, pitch it.
Really?
You really shouldn't hang on to things, even if it's
because of bacteria growth?
Bacteria growth, yeah.
Okay.
So even if it's store-bought, even if it's, I caveat to that, if it's a strictly oil-based product like our healing salve, an oil-based product that is nothing else, nothing water in it, really should be used up within a year. So if it's an oil-based product, no water added, those are good for 2 to 3 years. But if you're looking at anything that you've bought conventionally and you look on the ingredients, if there is water in it, it's going to have a preservative, and in that situation, you really should pitch it if it's been a year. Makeup too. Makeup can get nasty bacteria too after a year.
Yeah, I've thrown out makeup before. And I wash my brushes a lot too, because I think that's probably, that grosses me out too.
Yeah.
A little bit of germaphobe in me as well.
That's probably why you're so healthy.
All sorts of issues. Well, cool. Thanks for coming again. Yeah. Tell people again where to find you. They probably already know, but let's tell them again.
Okay, you can find us at www.cindysuds.com, and you can find us locally at Harvest Health, Kingma's, Hopscotch, Bridge Street Baby, and there's several other vendors in the Grand Rapids area that carry us in smaller amounts as well.
Cool. Check them out. And as always, you can find us at goldcoastdoulas.com. Email us, info@goldcoastdoulas, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Thanks.